presentation, I would like to summarize one of the video with the title How to Teach Reading Skills in Grade 4, How to Make a Pizza by Teacher Fal. In this video, Mr. Fal starts his video by warmly welcoming him viewers back to his channel and explaining that he's going to showcase one of his filler classes, which are classes not included in the regular curriculum. He explains that this particular filler class was necessary because they had not to make up for the National Day holiday. Mr. Fall chose to teach a recipe class as a filler, as the recipes have a clear structure with 3 parts: the name of the dish, the list of the ingredients, and the cooking instructions. He also emphasizes the importance of scaffolding lessons towards dialect practice, highlighting that speaking in class is crucial for students to improve their speaking skills. To begin the class, Mr. Fall engages the students in a quick interactive session, checking their points and reinforcing class rules. He uses a star system to reward participation and keeps the atmosphere lively and engaging. He then introduces the book they'll be using for the class, with the title How to Make a Pizza, and engages the students in discussing the title, author, and the main topic of the book. He encourages students to think about what the book might be about based on the title and cover illustrations, promoting critical thinking skills. Mr. Fall uses a variety of techniques to keep the students engaged throughout the class. He incorporates physical actions such as raising hands and doing gestures to make the class more interactive. He also uses props such as a whiteboard and markers to visually demonstrate concepts and engage different learning styles. Mr. Fall's use of repetition helps reinforce learning, such as he encourages students to repeat after him and practice saying the English words for the ingredients needed to make a pizza. After introducing the book and discussing its content, Mr. Fall moves on to the practical part of the class, demonstrating how to make a pizza. He breaks down the process into simple steps such as rolling the dough, spreading the sauce, and adding toppings. Mr. Falls encourages students to pay attention and participate by asking questions and guessing what comes next in the recipe. By involving the students in the cooking process, he makes the lessons more relatable and engaging. Throughout the class, Mr. Fall emphasizes the importance of making mistakes as part of the learning process. He encourages students to be confident and not afraid to try new things, as this is how they will improve their English skills. Fall's positive and encouraging attitude creates a supportive learning environment where students feel comfortable, practice their English, and trying new things. At the end of the video, Val's filler class demonstrates effective teaching strategies for engaging students and teaching English in a fun and interactive ways. His use of props, physical actions, and repetition helps reinforce learning and keep students engaged throughout the class. Mr. Falls emphasized on dialogue practice and creating a supportive learning environment helps students build confidence in speaking English. Overall, Mr. Fall's class is a great example of how to make English learning enjoyable and effective for students of all ages. In the video, Mr. Fall uses various methods and techniques designed to create an interactive engages, such as a warm welcome. Mr. Fall starts the video with a warm greeting to his audience, creating a friendly and welcoming atmosphere. Next is use of visual media. Mr. Fall uses visual props such as books, whiteboards, and picturing the sport to support his explanations. This helps students better understand the concept. The next is active interaction. Mr. Fall encourages active interactions for students by asking questions, having them follow instructions, and participating in simple games. This helps students directly engage in learning. Next is repetitions of all users. Repetitions to Mr. Fall uses repetition to reinforce learning. He repeats keywords and phrases to help students improve their understanding. The next is modeling. Mr. Fall directly models the step of making pizza, allowing students to see and imitate the correct action. Next is role-playing. Mr. Fall engages students in role-playing, asking them to perform physical movement corresponding to the steps of making pizza. This helps students understand concepts in a fun and interactive way. And the next is quizzes and games. Mr. Fall uses quizzes and games to check students' understanding of the material taught. This also makes learning more engaging and enjoyable. Next is the discussion, and pair exercises. Mr. Fall encourages students to discuss and practice together in pairs. This helps students practice using their English in real-life situations. The next is emphasize on understanding. Mr. Fall not only teaches students to memorize information, but also to understand it. This is important to ensure that students thoroughly grasp the concept taught. The next is positive feedback. Mr. Fall gives praise and recognitions to students who participate actively or answer questions correctly. This helps boost students' motivations. The next is rewards. Mr. Fall uses a point and star system to reward students who participate actively. This can increase students' interest in learning. The next is scaffolding. Mr. Fall designed learning with gradual steps, allowing students to build their knowledge progressively. This helps students learn more effectively. The last is speaking practice. Mr. Fall emphasizes the importance of speaking practice in learning English by providing opportunities for students to speak and interact in English. This helps students develop their speaking skills. In this video, also, Mr. Falls used several media to deliver her teaching material such as video, whiteboard, picture, and illustrations. Mr. Fall used video for his explanation with a video where he introduced himself and the topic of the lesson for today. Mr. Fall also used whiteboard for write keywords such as the names of the ingredients for making pizza, the steps in making pizza, and the class rules. And Mr. Falls also used picture and illustrations to aid visualization, such as pictures on oven, a baking tray, and the ingredients for making pizza. Mr. Vo also followed interactive teaching principles and involved students in the learning process, such as using games, questions, and group discussion. In the English expressions used frequently in these explanations are for the classroom management process, such as let's practice, great, wonderful, alright, be quiet, listen, does everyone understand? Raise your hand, line up, take your seat, open your book, write it down in your notebooks. Are you finished? And for giving instructions such as roll, spread, slice, sprinkle, put, cook, read, write, say, answer, and repeat. And for asking questions such as what is the title of the book? What is this? How do you say blah 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 in English? What do you see? Do you know? What do you think? How many blah blah blah? What color is blah blah blah? What is the difference between blah blah blah? Maybe that's all for the summarize. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.